planes will crash, people will go missing. But the Alaska Triangle seems to be more volatile than other areas of the world.
Deep in the heart of Alaska lies a vast, untamed wilderness that has been shrouded in mystery for centuries. Its rugged terrain, extreme weather, and sparse population have made it a place of legend, with stories of lost civilizations, hidden treasures, and unexplained phenomena. But in recent years, modern technology and scientific exploration have shed new light on this enigmatic land, uncovering secrets that have baffled experts and captivated the imagination of people around the world. From the frozen tundra to the active volcano, Alaska has proven to be a land full of intrigue and wonder. But that's not all. In today's video, we'll also be venturing into space, where incredible discoveries have been made recently, opening up a universe of possibilities. So buckle up and get ready for a journey that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Number 1. Supervolcano in Alaska. Volcanologists have made a discovery that could potentially have catastrophic consequences. According to their findings, there may be a supervolcano hidden away in Alaska that could unleash its fury on a global scale if it were to erupt. The recent eruption of the Great Sitkan volcano in 2021 was a reminder of the danger that volcanoes can pose. The eruption caused widespread panic, prompting the US Geological Survey to issue a red warning alert due to the buildup of volcanic ash in the atmosphere. Despite lasting only 2 minutes, the eruption was explosive and created an enormous ash cloud that rose to a height of 15,000 feet above sea level. In the official report, the team stated since that explosion occurred, seismicity has reduced and satellite images revealed that the ash cloud has been separated from the vent and is moving towards the east. This is not the first time Alaska has experienced such an event, with 3/4 of all volcano eruptions within the past 200 years occurring in the state. As researchers delved into the volcanic activity in Alaska, they stumbled upon evidence that could suggest Alaska is home to its very own supervolcano, located in the Aleutian Islands. It's been speculated that this volcano could be just as big as Yellowstone's caldera, leaving the scientists in awe of what they uncovered. John Power, a geophysicist at the Alaskan Volcano Observatory, believes that if this supervolcano exists, it must be colossal and could have affected civilizations all over the world. Diana Roman, who worked with Power on the study, also supports the theory, adding that it could provide an explanation for Mount Cleveland's regular explosive activity. Mount Cleveland, one of the most active volcanoes in North America, often produces ash clouds that reach staggering heights of 15,000 to 30,000 feet above sea level. Michael Poland, a research geophysicist with the Cascades Volcano Observatory and scientist in charge of the Yellowstone Volcano Observatory, commented on the supervolcano theory, stating that these large calderas have massive impacts on the world. He believes that researching the supervolcano could help explain a host of phenomena from ancient history to modern times, and could even help predict future risks posed by such volcanoes. Overall, discovering this elusive supervolcano could be the key to unlocking a treasure trove of mysteries. Number 2. Ice Age babies. Imagine you are an archaeologist on a mission to uncover the secrets of the past. One day, you stumble upon a mind-boggling discovery in Alaska that could change the way we think about ancient hunting practices forever. The remains of newborn babies, buried by a group of hunters 11,500 years ago in a shallow pit, surrounded by ancient weapons. It's a strange and somewhat eerie sight, but what does it all mean? As you dig deeper, you realize that these babies are providing a glimpse into a world that existed long before the colonization of North America. For the first time, you have concrete evidence that traditional societies and populations existed in Alaska 10,000 years ago. The children, buried with weapons, offer insight into the ancient way of life in Alaska. Experts believe that the burial was a way to honor the dead and to show the deep sense of loss felt by the early people. These findings are shedding new light on cultural practices that have been shrouded in mystery for centuries. As you contemplate the significance of your discovery, you can't help but wonder what other secrets are waiting to be uncovered. Who were these hunters? What drove them to bury these babies with such care and reverence? The answers may be lost to time, but the discovery itself is a testament to the enduring human quest for knowledge and understanding. Number 3. Vampire fish. Picture this. You're walking through a peaceful park in Alaska, enjoying the cool breeze and the beautiful scenery, when all of a sudden, a fish falls from the sky and lands right in front of you. But not just any fish, a vampire fish with razor-sharp teeth. Sounds like a scene straight out of a horror movie, right? Believe it or not, this bizarre phenomenon actually happened in Fairbanks, Alaska, and it caused quite a stir among the locals. People were finding these strange creatures, which looked more like lizards or snakes than fish, in parking lots, on lawns, and in other unexpected places. They were actually lamprey fish, known for their tooth-filled mouths and parasitic behavior. Can you imagine the fear and panic that would come from having a foot-long leech-like creature fall from the sky and latch onto your neck? It's no wonder that the people of Fairbanks were calling the sports department in droves to report this strange and terrifying occurrence. So how did these creatures end up falling from the sky? It turns out they were being carried by seabirds who accidentally dropped them while flying over the city. It's a strange and unsettling thought, but it goes to show that even the most seemingly harmless creatures can have a frightening side. Number 4. The Pyramid. The Alaska Triangle, also known as the state's version of the Bermuda Triangle, is a place where strange disappearances and unexplained events happen at an alarming rate. It's a vast wilderness that connects 3 key locations: Anchorage, the main city in the south, Juneau in the southeast, and Barrow, a small town on the north coast. This area is home to some of the most challenging terrain in North America. One of the most famous incidents occurred in October 1972, when U.S. House Majority Leader Hale Boggs, Alaska Congressman Nick Begich, an aide named Russell Brown, and their bush pilot Don Johns vanished while traveling from Anchorage to Juneau on a small private jet. Despite extensive search efforts involving 50 civilian planes, 40 military planes, and dozens of boats covering a 32,000 square mile area, no sign of the men, wreckage, or debris was ever found. Since then, there have been other plane crashes, missing hikers, and unexplained disappearances of Alaskan residents and visitors within the Alaska Triangle. In fact, the missing person rate is more than twice the national average, with over 16,000 people going missing in the area since 1988. Each year in Alaska, between 500 and 2,000 individuals vanish without a trace, leaving authorities to embark on countless rescue missions that often end in failure. The reason for these disappearances are shrouded in mystery, with everything from extraterrestrial abductions to mystical vortexes and shape-shifting monsters being cited as possible culprits. However, the most reasonable explanation for these incidents lies in the very environment of Alaska's wilderness itself. This region is characterized by dense forests, rugged mountain peaks, massive glaciers, hidden caves, and deep chasms, where lost hikers and downed aircraft can easily become buried and covered by snow, making it difficult to locate evidence of human activity. Moreover, this treacherous terrain is home to dangerous predators and frequently experiences severe weather conditions such as avalanches. In recent years, a man named Tom has sparked people's curiosity with his exploration of unusual aircraft, and he has made some fascinating revelations in his interviews. One of his most intriguing findings is the discovery of a colossal pyramid in Alaska. During an interview, Tom shared his knowledge about the enigmatic Black Pyramid that scientists, geologists, and army officials have supposedly uncovered beneath Alaska. According to reports, this pyramid is double the size of the one found in Giza. In 1992, scientists working in the area noticed an unusual underground anomaly, which prompted them to use seismic recording equipment to investigate further. The technology revealed a massive pyramid-shaped structure just below the surface. Tom revealed in an interview that there is a pyramid in Alaska that has been researched for decades. This pyramid is supposedly larger than the one in Giza and is believed to be located near Valdez. According to Tom, a significant individual who visited the defense companies investigating the pyramid was told that it had been switched off and was believed to be repressing consciousness, which is a crazy concept. An earthquake caused the seismographs to pick up abnormal waves, revealing a structure that interrupted them. Tunnels were dug in elevator shafts to investigate the pyramid, and while there was a brief news report about it, all the information disappeared. and the news was warned not to air it again. Tom emphasized that the only thing he wanted to say was that they were studying a pyramid in Alaska. One of the geologists involved in the seismic recordings, Douglas Mackler, added an intriguing twist to the story. He revealed that the detonation was conducted to map the Earth's crust, but the tape he received suggested a colossal pyramid was present underground. A news team came to cover the story, but when Douglas followed up, he was told the report had never aired and the tape was missing. The entire story disappeared into thin air, leaving Douglas to wonder what happened to the evidence. Despite others corroborating the discovery, Channel 13 was the only network to report on the mysterious pyramid. Douglas then decided to take matters into his own hands and contacted investigative journalist Linda Howell in the United States via email. In his email, he revealed that during his service in Alaska, he had come across a pyramid buried beneath the ground. He had attempted to share this information with others but received no response, leading him to believe that the administration was keeping it hidden. He urged Linda to contact him to discuss how they could get the information out there, insisting that he was telling the truth. The story is incredibly fascinating, and despite his attempts to contact others about it, he had received no response. Douglas was convinced that the press was burying the story and that Linda was his last hope of bringing this knowledge to light. Some have questioned why this report was removed owing to the unusual nature of the discovery, something that Webb researchers have stated happens when high-ranking officials don't want a story to go out. As of now, many who live nearby have stated that they examined the recordings and have even stated that the local areas are home to several unsolved mysteries. Many of them feature mysterious disappearances and odd human and animal behavior. Number 5. Vortexes. Alaska is a vast land of wilderness with more than half of the country's federally designated wilderness within its borders. The state is known for its rugged terrain, untamed wildlife, and several natural forces that have been linked to numerous disappearances over the years. But some people believe that there's more to Alaska than just harsh environment. They believe that there are energy vortexes located within the state's mysterious triangle. Energy vortexes are said to be concentrated centers of energy that can have physical, mental, and emotional effects on humans. Positive vortexes, which spin in a clockwise direction, are thought to be beneficial for healing, creativity, and self-discovery. They're found at spiritual sites and cathedrals around the world, as well as at places like the Egyptian pyramids and Stonehenge. Negative vortexes, on the other hand, spin in a counterclockwise direction and can drain energy from their surroundings, causing health problems and inducing hallucinations. The Bermuda Triangle, Japan's Devil's Sea, and Easter Island are all said to be home to negative vortexes. The existence of vortexes is a topic of uncertainty and skepticism, but could they be real? Despite the harsh weather, wildlife, and environmental challenges, Alaska attracts numerous adventurous tourists who venture into the wild without being fully prepared. As a result, many people end up lost in the vast and unforgiving wilderness, leading to a large number of search and rescue operations every year. However, this doesn't explain why the Alaska Triangle has a disproportionately high number of disappearances compared to other areas in the state. The mysterious vanishing incidents in the Alaska Triangle are unsettling and leave people wondering whether they are caused by natural disasters, strange energy vortexes, or even supernatural forces. So, while Alaska's wilderness may be a beautiful and treacherous place, there may be much more to it than meets the eye. Number 6. Terror in the mountains. Living near the port of Chatham in Alaska's mountains may seem like an idyllic life, but it's far from it. People have been mysteriously disappearing in the area since the 1930s, and rumors about a terrifying creature lurking in the Kenai Mountains have been spreading. Some believe it's a yeti or some other unknown monster, making it one of Alaska's most remote and feared regions. The legend and fear surrounding the area intensified in 1973 when a group of canary workers vanished while hunting sheep in the mountains. Later, several swollen bodies were discovered at the mountain's base after a series of heavy rains. The wounds on the bodies didn't resemble those from a bear or puma attack, fueling even more rumors. Locals claim to have seen footprints of 18-inch tall half-human, half-animal creatures in the area. These stories, combined with the mysterious disappearances, create a chilling atmosphere that makes one question whether they would dare to climb these mountains. Despite the lack of physical evidence, the frightening tales of life in the foothills persist, leaving one to wonder what truly lies in the depths of Alaska's remote wilderness. Now let's shift our focus to some new findings in outer space. The first ever wandering black hole. In the vast expanse of space, new discoveries continue to amaze and astound us. Scientists have long been searching for answers about dark matter, but a small group of astronomers believe they have found a new possibility: millions of tiny bullet-like black holes. And now we have another incredible discovery to add to the list: the first ever wandering black hole, located right here in the Milky Way. This particular black hole is moving at a mind-boggling speed, and it's currently 5,200 light-years away, though that distance may change as it continues to roam. What caused this black hole to become a cosmic nomad? According to research, it was a natal kick, a massive burst of energy from the supernova explosion that created the black hole. With its rapid pace through the universe, some have questioned whether it's even a black hole at all. But fear not, astronomers have run numerous tests to confirm that it is indeed a black hole, and it's rewriting what we thought we knew about the enigmatic cosmic objects. Black holes are enigmatic giants of the universe, with their powerful gravitational pull so intense that even light can't escape it. This makes them tricky to identify, but astronomers have a few tricks up their sleeves. By using special lenses, they can detect when no light is present from any part of the spectrum. This, along with measurements that reveal a body with greater mass than a white dwarf or neutron star, leads to the confident determination of a black hole's presence. In this case, not only was a black hole identified, but it was found to be zooming across the universe at an astonishing 100,800 miles per hour and spinning at breakneck speeds, according to researchers. It's fascinating to learn that this black hole spins so fast that its orbital speed comes close to the speed of light, which is the maximum rate predicted by Einstein's theory of general relativity. This peculiar black hole provides a wealth of knowledge about the universe, but we still have much to discover, like how many others are out there spinning at the same breakneck speeds. As we continue to uncover new information, we create new puzzles for future generations to solve. And while finding answers to existing mysteries can be a daunting task, we should take comfort in the fact that there is no limit to what we can learn about the universe. Every day brings new discoveries, expanding our knowledge of the cosmos beyond what we previously thought possible. Cannibal CME. Scientists are now warning that the sun is ramping up its activity more than expected. In late 2021, the Earth was hit by a significant geomagnetic storm due to the increasing number of sunspots on the sun's surface. Sunspots, regions of intense magnetic activity, are known to appear more frequently every 11 years as part of the solar cycle. This cycle takes the sun from its solar minimum to its solar maximum, which is predicted to happen around 2025. With the approach of the solar maximum, we can expect increased solar activity, which could result in beautiful auroras or the destruction of satellites. The sun's most recent activity comes in the form of CMEs, or coronal mass ejections, which are plasma gas bubbles with magnetic fields that interact with the Earth's magnetic field, creating problems for us. The coming years are expected to bring more solar activity, so we'll need to prepare ourselves for whatever the sun has in store for us. A coordinator at the Space Weather Prediction Center of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration recently revealed a fascinating insight into the workings of the universe. They described a phenomenon where two magnets, in this case coronal mass ejections, come together, resulting in a geomagnetic storm. As CMEs continue to be expelled from the sun and combine with each other, they create increasingly larger Cannibal CMEs. While these events are captivating to scientists, they also pose a significant risk to our daily lives, as they can disrupt crucial infrastructure such as power grids and satellites. Although it is difficult to predict space weather accurately, it is crucial that we develop our forecasting skills, since events like the 12-hour blackout in Quebec, Canada in 1989 show that the consequences can be dire. The program coordinator admits that there are still many unknowns in the space weather business, but they are working hard to improve our understanding of it. A tiny oddball galaxy. The Hubble Space Telescope has been an incredible asset in discovering galaxies beyond our own, and it has recently added another to its impressive list. A group of stars believed to be part of the Milky Way was found to actually belong to an isolated galaxy 30 million light-years away, now known as Bedouin 1. The discovery was a happy accident while astronomers were researching the star cluster NGC 6752 on the Milky Way's edge. Despite being one of only 36 known dwarf spheroid galaxies in the Milky Way and Andromeda, Bedouin 1 is 30 times smaller and dimmer than the Milky Way, making it nearly impossible to detect until now. Luigi Bedouin, the Italian astronomer who discovered it, called it a truly serendipitous find. At 13 billion years old, Bedouin 1 is a living fossil and a glimpse into the earliest universe. The Hubble telescope's small field of view made this discovery even more remarkable. As an American astronomer quipped, "It's fun to find something interesting in your backyard that you never knew existed." What are your thoughts on these new findings? Share your opinions in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more content.